Hey guys, in this video we're gonna go through paying your real property tax at the city hall for your property, real estate property. Hey guys, if it's your first time on my channel, my name is Greatancheta. Yes, great like Great Wall of China. I'm into food, travel, and real estate. Do consider subscribing to my channel. The City Hall. This is where real property tax payments are. Just have to go up here and then go through this area over here. And we have arrived. This is where you pay real property tax. So guys, I forgot to mention that paying your real property taxes here at the Makati City Hall. It's in Barangay Pio del Pilar at the City Hall main building, the center building among the tallest building. And you have to get to the second floor, which is where the real property tax division is. The assessor's office is also here. And there's a lot of seats available here for you to choose from. Just sit and wait. So step number 1 is found at the right hand side, where you present your previous year's receipt and tax assessment or the tax deck. And as you can see over here, this is where the senior citizens can fall in line. After claiming your new assessment, you can proceed to this far left hand side kiosk, where this guy will give you a number. So once you get your queue number, you can now sit down and relax, wait for a while, and you can check the queue numbers found in the screen in the front of the seating area. So once your queue number is displayed, proceed to the appropriate counter. Of course, while waiting, you can choose to nap a bit, just like this guy. Or you may choose to walk around and explore, just like this guy. Or at the far left hand side, near the kiosk where they issue the queue numbers, you may grab a hot cup of coffee. So guys, another tip for you is if you're gonna pay personal check, they accept personal check, you have to go inside and address the check to City Treasurer of Makati and look for Flory. There's a sign here and that shows also, so you just have to look for that sign. And you can also pay with managers or cashier's check. The payee is City Treasurer of Makati. So you can see here, if you're paying by personal check, here's what you're supposed to do. And here's information for managers or cashier's check. If you have any questions, you may choose to call Makati City Hall via this hotline. Of course, they also have this list of delinquent properties for real property tax found at the far left-hand side. Just make sure you don't find your property here. How to do that? Well, make sure to pay your real property taxes on time or ahead. So guys, I forgot to mention, after you go through step 1, they're going to give you how many properties you have. They will get an assessment for each property, and then there'll be a piece of paper for each kind of property, and then they will summarize it all into a little piece of paper that totals the whole price that you have to pay for all those sheets. And that's what you present to step number 2 when you're called. So I finished paying already in step number 2, and it was straightforward and easy. Just pay them with cash or manager's check, cashier's check, or personal check, pwede. So again, let's summarize everything you're supposed to do to pay your real property tax clearance. Before you come here, make sure to bring your real property tax receipt from before. If you don't have that before, just bring your tax deck that was issued to you. And after you bring it here, then you go to step number 1. In step number 1, present the papers at the counter. Of course, if you're a senior citizen, there's another queue for senior citizen, and you can present it to that other counter. After you show your tax decks or your previous receipts, they will prepare assessment forms, which is this white piece of paper for each of the properties that you own, and they will consolidate that together and all together and make a tabulation of how much you have to pay in another little piece of paper that totals the whole amount you have to pay. And then after that, you have to approach the guy sitting down on the side with the kiosk, so you can get the number that your queue number for payment, step number 2. So while you're waiting for step number 2, you can sit down, relax on the seats, or stand by on the side because they probably don't have enough seats. And then also you can ask for some free coffee. It's on the side, so you can get coffee and chit chat with other people and relax, and until your number is called. So it's free coffee, just hot coffee. There's no iced coffee. I would like iced coffee, but there's no ice here. It's just hot coffee from the Department of Finance. So guys, once your number is called, just stand up, approach the appropriate payment counter, whether it's payment counter number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Present your assessment form, which has that extra sheet of white paper aside from the assessment sheets, and then pay the appropriate amount to the cashier. The cashier will review everything and then print out receipts for each of your properties. Then staple it. They will staple it across on the assessments that were made when you were in step number 1. They will staple the receipts on the assessments that were made in step number 1. And then you pay, and then they'll give you your change, and then you are done. It's that simple, guys. You just have to come here to Makati City Hall, or depending on where the jurisdiction of your property, that's where you should go. That's the municipio you're supposed to go and pay your real property tax. Again, you must complete this before January, I think 20 or 21, so that you can avail of the 10% discount. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do leave a like down below or leave a thumbs up. That's the same thing, and I'd highly appreciate it. And let me know what you think about Makati City Hall and this process. It's kind of straightforward and efficient, I feel. Leave your comments down below in the comment section in this video. If you're not sure where Makati City Hall is, I'll leave a link down below in the video as well. Anyway, you guys take care and have a great day.